Hey, what's up guys? Last weekend we attended PlayX4, one of the largest gaming festivals in Korea. At PlayX4 you can find anything from board games to retro games and even the latest in gaming technology. This festival is new, but it already has a lot to offer. VR and motion devices were at the heart of this festival, and you couldn't visit and not go for a ride. We weren't the only ones thinking that VR was a hot stuff at this event. Most of the visitors, even the board game players, couldn't resist. Seeing so many VR devices during the same event is far from common. And while the content wasn't for everybody, the visitors that we interviewed all agreed that you couldn't miss this opportunity. This event was centered around experiencing the latest in VR. This is what we saw. One of the most common gaming genres was, of course, the shooter. No need for additional equipment or motion platforms, a VR headset, a controller, a PC or console, and you're all set. Shoot aliens with PlayStation VR, get a more realistic experience while fighting terrorists with Dragonfly Games Special Forces VR, or you can simply go back in time and fight during World War II. M-Line Studio is working on devices slightly more family friendly, such as his cute adventure game Pumpkin Pop, or if you want to sweat, Move Your Body is a game which reminded us of the old Kinect games, just much funnier. This subject is not always covered, but we also experience VR in a healthy way. VR Sports has everything that you can think of in terms of VR tech dedicated to exercising. Are we witnessing the future of our good old gyms? This archery game by Chung Dong-gun from 3D Future might not look very sporty, but believe us, after 5 minutes our arms were already aching. Next, and most impressive, is the combination of motion tech and VR, which allowed us to not only see virtual reality, but to also feel immersed in them. And fear it as well. If you think VR horror games are not scary, well, this Amnesia game made Dennis wish he could go home in the same wheelchair. The company Motion Device definitely stood out with a large variety of games, racing, shooters, and virtual rides. The best part is that most of the games can be enjoyed in the company of your friends. So, how soon can we expect VR and motion tech to invade our gaming world? Will it stop at gaming, or are we going to go deeper into our virtual life? Lee Jin-hun, the sales director from Motion Design, had this to say. We have about 250 VR machines, and you'll be able to find them in various places. The most famous place is Lotte World. We have around 5 to 6 machines in there. You can also find them in the Hongdae area or just simply find them in the VR franchise market. Unfortunately, VR does not have good content yet. Unlike the PC and mobile gaming market that has many investment, VR is a bit hard to get investment because it's still a small market. However, Motion Device not only makes machines, we also make content. So we have a development cycle of making machines, making content, make money to develop better machines, and then making better content. That's it for our showcase from PlayX4. Remember to like and share this video so we can continue bringing you great videos. And make sure to subscribe for more amazing content. See ya!